Good morning, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to another episode of Morning Mind Up with Trie. I'm your host, Trie, and this is where we get to spill some of our thoughts, share our stories, and, well, dump whatever's on our mind to clear the mental clutter. Whether you're grounding your feet into the earth or simply grounding your thoughts for the day, I'm here for it. Just a quick reminder, everything I share here is just one perspective. My personal take on life, art, and all things mindful. You might vibe with it or you might not, and that's totally cool. I'd love to hear your thoughts, whether you agree or disagree. So if anything I say sparks something in you, let's keep the conversation going. Connect with me on social media and let's chat, calmly, rationally, and with good vibes only. We can always learn from each other, right? Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Morning Mind Up with Trie. I'm your host, Trie, and I am excited to be hanging out with you tonight. Eventually, in the coming year, I will do more videos, but right now I'm having technical difficulties, so we just have audio, and hopefully this will be recording, because I have had difficulties for the past few weeks, and actually the last month, and I really am hoping to get 100 episodes by the end of the year. So even if they're just audio, I'm getting them out. So grab whatever drink you want and let's get your mind right. Today I'm dumping one of the most confusing, yes, yet powerful things in life, and it is love. And that's what I want to talk about. You know how it goes, right? Somebody says, I love you deeply, but in those moments when you need the most, maybe when you're feeling a little vulnerable, you just want to connect, they pull away from you. And you can't help but wonder, wait, wasn't the love supposed to come with all access pass to their heart? Is it just conditional? Is the love conditional when it's convenient for them? I don't know. But here's where things get a little interesting. You know, we often see love as this perfect little tidy thing, right? And really, in reality, love is messy, it's complicated, it's contradictory, and, well, sometimes, but not always expressed the way we expect somebody to. And if we're being real, sometimes the hardest part is not the love itself, but how it's communicated, right? So let's take a minute to unpack what this is. What if the times when they pull away aren't really about rejection at all? What if the other person's struggling with their own stuff? Maybe it's fear, insecurity, intimidation, simply not knowing how to show up in the way that you need them to. And what if that moment of distance is them wrestling with their own feelings, but not necessarily a reflection on their love for you, but what they need to do to process, and you take it personally, right? It's a bit of a mind bender. But when we can look at past the behavior of somebody who does that and understand that people express love in different ways, because we're all brought up different ways. Whatever we learned from our parents, growing up, adulthood, we kind of all developed our own beliefs and dealt with our own traumas, right? And sometimes, you know, their way of expressing love is different and doesn't align with our own expectations. Things start to make more sense. And let's not forget, love is a learning curve, right? Sometimes those moments of confusion are just opportunities to dig deeper, communicate better, and grow together. So don't let the contradictions trip you up. If you can lean into the discomfort and ask questions and give space for understanding, then you'll grow a good relationship. But if you take it personally, get mad at the person, like, oh, they're a stupid jerk, they don't, whatever, and don't try to understand where they're coming from or why they acted a certain way, or even why you reacted to their reaction, because that's a big thing too. Like, just because somebody didn't act the way that we think they're supposed to, instead of getting upset about it, you know, maybe we need to reflect and go, okay, why am I mad that they reacted this way? You know, just communication is the key to any relationship, whether just starting a friendship, or you've been in a relationship, romantic relationship with somebody for a long time, your family. We're all individuals. And I don't feel like we try to understand each other. One of my friends said one time, Trie, it's not all about you. But I think really it is all about me because I think first foremost we need to, think about our reactions to somebody else, right? And then try to understand them and then let them know, hey, well, this is where I was coming from and I, really need this from you. Like, why can't we tell people what we need from them without the other person getting mad? And if they do get mad, then that might not be a person. All right, I'm going to keep this short. So before we wrap up today, I just wanted to leave with you something to think about, okay? Because you dump and then you leave room for more questions. What if the love you're looking for doesn't have to come in a perfect package tied up with a bow on top? What if love, in all its contradictions, is just another way the universe is asking you to grow, both together and individually? So take a deep breath. I know it's a lot, but this is more mind dump, and this is what I do. I dump, I reflect, I give perspectives. I want to hear other perspectives because I don't just talk and say, you have to believe what I say, because that's not how life is. That's not how you grow. I want to hear from you too. So today's poll question is, when you feel ignored or distant from somebody you love, what is your go-to move? Do you confront it or do you give them space to figure it out on their own? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Head over to any of the social medias and I'd like to hear your response, because maybe help me and help somebody else. Maybe you have a different perspective on this. So that's it for today. I hope you take care of yourselves and each other, and I will catch you next time. Much love and hugs. Have a good night. All right, my beautiful souls, that's a wrap for today's Morning Mind Dump. If you're feeling it, don't forget to check out the poll question for today's episode. I'd love to know your thoughts and keep the conversation flowing. If you enjoyed hanging out with me this morning, be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming mind dumps. And hey, if you want to say hi, be a guest, come find me on social media. Let's connect, share ideas, and keep the good energy going. Until next time, stay grounded, stay creative, and keep dumping that mind clutter. Much love and hug. Have a great day.